Hello, hello. Test, 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 test. Audio, audio. Whew, been a long day, y'all. It's good, though. I'm gonna check out some things. Interesting. Hope y'all doing well. I'm a little tired. Like I said, it's been a long day, but overall doing good. Can't complain. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, looks all good to me. Let's load in game, shall we? Oh, yeah, middle of the week. Been a tough one. Not in a bad way, just busy, busy. I'm sure you guys get it. Okay, so I have an agenda today, and the agenda involves, hopefully, beating Flannery. You know what the crazy thing is? I have Flannery today, which is the 5th gym battle of Pokemon Run Bun. In this game, Norman and Flannery switch positions in gym order. So Flannery is the 5th and Norman is the 4th. That's why I didn't misspeak. That's why it's that way. And then before that, I have 1, 2, 3 gym trainers left. So it probably is not going to be the longest stream ever. Maybe if we beat Flannery and we have really good time, we'll keep going a little bit. It's probably not going to be the longest stream ever, but also these fights that we have prior to Flannery are really tough. And I actually think Flannery is probably like the easiest fight we have today. That sounds really weird, I know, but I guess you guys will see what I mean. Okay. So the only fight I feel 100% confident in what we're doing is this first one. And Flannery. I also feel 100% confident, 99% confident on what we're doing in Flannery. This one is not riskless in my opinion. There's some things that could go wrong. But I think this is the best we have. So Togi and Cinnamon here are Torkoal or no item. This needs to be soft sand. We'll get right into it. I don't see any reason. I mean, I guess we can talk about, if you're new here, this is our 27th attempt at a Hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Run Bun. This is by far our best attempt. We didn't even beat Norman on our previous personal best. So we are in the thick of our current best attempt and hoping to make it better today, obviously. And, you know, if you're new here and you like this content and want to follow the run, stick around and consider subscribing. All that good stuff. Okay. With all that out of the way. That's the team for the first trainer. No item, soft sand, citrus, black belt, citrus, none. There's a weird consideration to be, I don't think it makes sense to be actually to be, what's it called? Why can't I talk? There's a weird consideration. I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, to be Lepa Berry on Salazzle, but I think not. Oops. Wait, is this right? So, oh yeah. So we just did the gauntlet. Got it. If I jump here, yeah, I come back down. Okay. So we gotta go up. And then I don't know. I had a map that I was using last time. Let's pull that up. Found said map. Okay, got it. Okay. Then we can just go back the way we came, right? Okay, this team we're about to take on. Torkoal, set up Drought, Custaberry Torkoal with Explosion. Actually, 3 of the 4 Pokemon on this team have Explosion, which is really scary. But Torkoal, Assault Vest, Licky Licky, Aftermath, Skuntank, and Toxic Orb Guts Flareon. I think I've got this. Our line is as follows. Let's review it together so that we don't mess up. Soft Sand. By the way, like all these fights, if we miss one thing, it's almost immediately over. Soft Sand, Earth Power, Seismitoad actually has a range on Torkoal. It's a really good one, but to guarantee it, we're going to get a little bit of chip damage with Togedemaru Fake Out. The reason we're using Togedemaru for the Fake Out is Torkoal will never explode on Togedemaru because it always sees kill. So that gives us a free, quote-unquote, switch into our Seismitoad. If the Torkoal could be using one of 3 moves on Togedemaru, if we get crit on Seismitoad, it could get a little weird with what move. It's always going to be Fast Kill Flareon, and I'm hoping only to see Solar Beam. But if it crits, that's not 100% guaranteed, but we'll get there when we get there. I think if we dodge crits, almost everything is fine. Even some crits are okay. Should be Fast Kill Solar Beam from the Flareon. We're going to go Salazzle, and we're going to Encore it into Solar Beam. And then we are going to just stall out a little bit until we can get the kill with Ape. And then Licky Licky comes in because I show kill on both the remaining 2 Pokemon. I show Fast Kill with Ape. So just go down the line and goes Licky Licky. I'm Black Belt and Fernape. So I have a 93.8% chance, it's 15 out of 16, to kill this Licky Licky. And if I miss the range, I could die. So I'm not even, it would have to explode, and it's not even guaranteed to explode. And if that comes, then we'll just 6v1 Skuntank. These 2 Pokemon are here. If the Blaze Kick in the Sun does like a little under half. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I think I've got this. The Diggersby and the Torkoal are here to be backup, sack, / help if things get weird and the line doesn't go exactly as I think it's gonna go. I'm just double checking everything else. I think we're good. I think we just lock in. Hopefully start the stream off the right way today. Let's do it. I consider not streaming today because I am kind of tired, but I'm glad I am. And also I think I'll wake up a little bit as we get into the lines here. I don't have that much to do. I want to get past Flannery at a minimum. And realistically, that shouldn't be that much effort. And it's early enough. Alright, let's get it, y'all. Torkoal lead. Yep, Permanent Sun. I mean, in theory, they could have just made, like, the ZK and the whole thing in Permanent Sun. Kind of glad they didn't, though. I think they wanted to show off the abilities. We Fake Out for the chip we need. I don't lose anything from Spiky shielding here, but I don't actually need any more chip, so there's really no reason to. We'll just take our switch to Toad, and like we said, crits get weird. We never die, but they get weird for what we bait. So we get Body Press. That can't burn, so I think that's good. Let's see if it crits. Okay, I think we should always be fine now. Earth Power kills this. It could not have exploded on that turn because it always saw kill. Now this will always be Flareon Fast Kill. No other move. And it will always be Fast Kill with exactly Solar Beam. I will go into Salazzle, which Quad Resist and is faster. At the end of this turn, Toxic Orb will activate, giving Flareon a Guts boost. Okay. Crit there's a little annoying, but it's also fine. We were prepared for this. Much preferred crit there than on Seismitoad. Okay, so Toxic activates. I'm gonna Encore you into that move. I'm glad I'm Citrus, actually. Lepa would have been bad. 2 crits in a row. You know what? Get him out of the way. This is the time to get crit in this interaction. Okay, so back-to-back crits, but in a spot where it was fine. Now, how do I want to do this? I think I actually Flamethrower. I do need to get some chip. Sludge Bomb would do more, but I don't actually want to do more. Okay. It's fine. Now I don't want to do any damage. I'm just going to stall a turn here, wait till this Encore's up, and then switch. So we Toxic now. I need to get this below 42 so that Blaze Kick can kill. Toxic's definitely correct here. Fine. Hopefully we see Encore expire this turn. Yeah. No. Yeah, okay, perfect. So it shouldn't die here, I don't think. If it does, it's hella awkward. Okay, please don't die here, by the way. Please don't die here. That would actually be so bad you guys don't even know. Okay, I didn't think it would. What's going on here, by the way? Okay. So now it's always Solar Beam. We go here. I won't even have to attack, it just dies. And now there should always be Licky Licky. Okay. Yep. Because I show fast kill to both Skuntank with Flare Blitz and the Sun, and close combat with this. Now, holding the black belt, 15 out of 16 to kill. It would specifically have to live this 15 to 16 roll, and I don't even die to Body Slam crit. So it's 2% to explode here, and then we would die. And it also has to live this roll. So all in all, pretty freaking unlikely. But Ape, if you're a real one, you don't even give this the chance to explode. You just kill it on command right here. Nice. Okay, well, we'll never know if we low rolled because we crit it. Okay, good stuff. Licky Licky down. And now I just figure out the Skuntank. Now this Skuntank is now last mon, so it can't explode. And I just gotta figure out the best way to deal with it. It's probably a bunch of good options. What move is this going for on me right now? I can Flare Blitz kill this, but we're dead to crit first of all. Second of all, Aftermath plus recoil. Definitely don't want to dabble in that. This is honestly probably Poison Jab. or knockoff. I could go Togi if I'm feeling confident. Oh no, I don't want to go you because of knockoff. The other thing I could do is just go Torkoal and probably honestly just win. I think we do that. No, I think we should go through Togi first. I just need to double check. This can never like randomly be Fire Blast, right? There's no way. In the sun? Yeah, Poison Jab's always highest damage and knockoff's more damage. So it's never going to be Fire Blast here. If it is, well, I want to know how that was possible. But it cannot be. This is calced in the sun as well. I'm not forgetting that. Never, ever, ever Fire Blast. I think I go Togi. And I just literally fake out. And then switch to Torkoal on the Fire Blast. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Diggersby doesn't make any sense here, to be clear. Okay, we go here. Perfect. This is Aftermath, and it is Lumberry. So I have no reason not to fake out. And now I'm always going Torkoal to 1v1 this. Should be Fire Blast guaranteed. Yep. Could have missed there, but it's okay. Torkoal can't be crit. Gonna launch a Heat Wave. Okay, doesn't get the poison, that's good. Now this should be game. Cool. Good job. Whew. Yeah. All right, 1 up, 1 down. Good way to start the stream. That was definitely, I mean, Flannery might even be easier than that, but that was definitely the... It's definitely easier than the next two are going to be. The next two, I'm really not looking forward to. I can just go back the way I came, right? Yeah, obviously. Oh, where do I go? Okay. I just did this, right? Okay. Apparently I can't get out that way. Oh, I see. This must be the way to get out then. Yeah. Got it. Okay, nice plan, nice plan. Now we gotta cook. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do in the next two, but I don't see riskless lines, and I see some scary stuff. Good job, Ape. Good job, Diggersby. Good job, everyone, honestly. Okay. Let me see here. How did I do this last time? Should be good, right? Yeah, there we go. You guys can see calcs now? Cool. Okay. Next trainer. Right. Oh, and then I want to move my notes over as well. So this is Battle Girl Danielle. Galarian Slowking Assault Vest. Golurk Leftovers. This is a problem. Choice Scarf Emboar. This is a problem. Whiter Blaziken Speed Boost. And then there's just this thing for, I don't know, because they think it's funny. So, how are we gonna deal with that? Alright, so a couple options I've been thinking about. Sorry, I'm not completely used to calcing, showing you guys calc, so I'm just making sure everything's in order. I think it looks good. So we can angle Donphan. I have some ideas for this fight. I'm just not 100% sure. We can give this... Can I do it with a muscle band? No. But we can go soft sand. And we secure the one shot on Galarian Slowking. We show kill to this. We show kill to this. And we out damage with Ice Shard here, actually. So that means Golurk comes in. And is always going for block or for Earthquake. I saw this line when I looked at these fights off stream where we could go into Haunch Crow on the guaranteed Earthquake. This can't be Black Glasses, right? I mean, this can't be Muscle Band, right? Yeah, have to go Black Glasses, but we can go Black Glasses. And then we get the kill with Knockoff, and we outspeed this too. Now, the small issue here is I run into somewhat random move. Like, this Haunch Crow is actually really physically defensive. It's got 24 defense, 17 HP, and it's plus defense nature. And if we could put ourselves out of these ranges and always get a head smash, it'd be pretty good. I think there's a couple options. We could go back to Donphan. We're very likely to get head smash here. This Donphan can't be crit. It would be holding a soft sand. And now I saw a line where, like, if we get it on a head smash here, we actually click rapid spin twice. And then we outspeed and kill this. And we outdamage this, but this has Giga Drain. And it's gonna heal, potentially out of range, right? So, but something like this idea and like clearing the Flygon is probably the way to go about it. I could still do this, bait Flygon, go Salazzle, Encore into Giga Drain. That's like something, but then I think the angle for these two mons here has to be some sort of setup. I don't quite understand how to do it yet. I have Lycanroc, which has 159 speed, so I can outspeed and kill both. Soft sand. No, I don't get this guy. Come close, but not quite. I don't have, and Lycanroc's my fastest Pokemon, so it'd almost like be better if we got like Flygon out of the way somehow. You know? Thinking about like knocking this off. I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to come up with something. Enough damage. Donphan's the only thing that outspeeds and one-shots this. Well, Ursaluna does. The Ursaluna line doesn't really help me, I think. I could kill this, but then I don't get this actually. Then I get, well, I actually don't even get you. I get this for close combat. But then it heals off its stats and it goes +1 speed. And it sweeps me, basically. I can't, like, get it on close combat. This line right here, just to show you guys. Ursaluna. Give you the soft sand instead. Kill you. Get this. But then switch into close combat and then do what? That's the issue, right? Die to crit. This line was what kind of put me on to I need to somehow set up for kill on these. So, like, as much as I'm kind of stuck, I think these two are the answers. We could probably reasonably assume to get head charge here. Or head smash. Like, I could go Seismitoad on that. We're actually okay to, like, all 3 moves. The shitty thing is I can't Mudshot into Earth Power because I'm still slower. And this doesn't kill. But the thing I like about Seismitoad, to be honest, is don't we get Flygon? Depends how healthy I am. No, this does a lot. And then if I get Wild Charge like into a ground type, it could switch. Which, maybe that's not bad though. Like what if I Earth Power you? I don't know. Healthy Seismitoad gets Flygon. That's what I really like about this. There like has to be a way. It's interesting to go U and click knockoff. Get rid of your scarf. That's an option. But the thing is, I'm taking a lot of damage. And if I get Flare Blitz, which is possible, I'm actually just getting 2-shot. Which doesn't seem good. I wonder if I bring Hisuian Arcanine. Like, what's my best fire resist here? Look how much this Flare Blitz does to Salazzle, by the way. Over half. It's crazy. Like, I could liquidate into Aqua Jet. It doesn't seem good, though. Okay, what about Hisuian Arcanine? No, I don't get a kill on Blaziken. Just show it fast kill with close combat. Gotta set this up somehow. I don't know. The Flygon's messing the lineup. Is there any way to get Flygon first? No, because Ursaluna is the only thing that can clear the Slowking. The way to do it maybe is to... If I go Donphan and I knock you off, do I kill you with crit? Yeah, I do. Shoot. Because going Donphan, clicking knockoff, just get Future Sight, which I don't want to deal with. Like, this is a really good opening, Donphan, Honchkrow. It's just like I'm stuck from there. I don't really know how to solve it, but we gotta do something. I think Donphan, Honchkrow back in a Donphan makes a whole lot of sense. If I get Wild Charge here, I want a high horsepower. Okay. So let's hold on a second. Donphan, Honchkrow. This part of the line is guaranteed. We clear 2 mons. I go U. Let's say I get Head Smash. That's the most likely outcome. If I get Head Smash, If I knock off the scarf, how fast is this? It's 102. And then it's going for Flare Blitz, probably. Can I go in a Toad from there? It's almost like I need to knock off the scarf and be faster with Toad, but I'm not. Why is this thing so fast? Because if I go Toad, I'm baiting Giga Drain, which is the whole thing I'm looking to get. If I knock off this, I'm getting Flare Blitz. And I can't go Arcanine because I get Blaziken in close combat, which I don't want. And this is faster than my whole team at +1. Yeah, it is. Okay. Tis. So... yeah, I'm kind of stumped. Torkoal can't even 1v1 this safely. Is that true? Yeah, because it doesn't do any damage. If it did damage, though, it would. What's Torkoal's hidden power? Fighting, that doesn't help. Although Torkoal would be a good Blaziken answer. We could, like, get rid of Clear Smog or something for a good hidden power. I just don't have it. Annoying. Yeah, Donphan can't one-shot you. If you could, it would be good, but yeah, this is really tough. In a way, if I go back to Donphan on the 1 out of 3 moves here, Head Charge, I just like have to kill this and then I invite Blaziken in. That's the whole problem. Is it'll get 2 head smashes off and I'll be at like 60. This will see overheat kill. But I guess it wouldn't see close combat. Does that make any difference? Probably not. Yeah, I don't see why it would or wouldn't. I mean, I could go Gyarados. And then just die to double crit. Yup. It feels like it has to be get size. Oh, wait, Caracosta gets stupid close combat. If you got Giga Drain here only, it would be good, but no. How much does Aqua Jet do to Blaziken, I wonder? 50. I need so much. I need 3 defense drops. That seems unreasonable. Yeah. I mean, this opening is what I'm drawn to most. But the reason I don't have it all ironed out is because I think there's going to be risk no matter what. I mean, it's kind of annoying because this opening is so strong, the Donphan Honchkrow. But then we get into the meat of the team and it kind of falls apart from there. Donphan Soft Sand. Kill. This would be even nicer, but I don't get the range. Do we go for this? 87.5% chance to kill. What do I bait if I just go raw Honchkrow? No, it doesn't matter. I still get here. Fast kill. Yeah, that's just incurring risk for no reason. And leaving Golurk around as well. That doesn't make any sense. I need to solve this somehow. Boom, boom. That's 2 mons down, and we're getting you in. The rapid spin setup thing is so good, with the exception of you. And you heal too much, is the thing. Could I ever live but knock off into Ice Shard? Huh. I don't think I ever live is the problem. I'm taking 2 head smashes. At best. Worse, it's Flare Blitz, right? But let's say it's head smash for the sake of it. It's 88 damage. Puts me at 98 HP. This always kills. And I cannot be like a healing item because we need the boost here. What's up, Shiv? Good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna cook these guys on stream tonight, and then I think I have Flannery solved. So it's just these guys. I feel like Seismitoad is kind of important somehow. Like, if Seismitoad could ever beat you, right? I think we'd get this, and then we could go from there. I just don't see a good way to make that happen. Like, I come in. Here's the problem. I'm taking 2 head smashes, and I'm just inviting Blaziken in. So, like, reasonable, we weaken this. But Donphan can't weaken this. Sorry. Donphan can't weaken this. Because high horsepower kills it. And then all of its other moves do no damage. I can knock off. But then, I don't know. Lycanroc is getting featured on Flannery. I think I could honestly beat Flannery with 4 Pokemon. I think I could beat it with Lycanroc, Mudkip, Togedemaru, and Caracosta. So, but these 2 are honestly way harder than Flannery. The only caveat to that is if I missed something in planning, but I don't think I did. I think the Flannery fight is honestly kind of free. This, however, is not. I know I've said this, but I keep coming back to this lead because it's so strong. It's guaranteed to get rid of Slowking and Golurk with no damage taken. That, in theory, should be, like, very, very good. Unlikely to be Flare Blitz or Wild Charge, albeit possible. Head Smash. It just does so much. And then this takes too much. And even if I could be faster, I have to dodge a crit. Now, Lycanroc is... I guess if I kill this with Lycanroc, I get Flygon, huh? Maybe I gotta do it this way. These Blaziken will not come in on Lycanroc because I show it fast kill. So that means Flygon comes in. How can I do that, though? How do we get Lycanroc in front of Emboar? Because look at this damage from Head Smash. I would need like a U-turn or a Volt Switch slow guy, and there's no way to do that. Yeah. So Lycanroc in theory in front of Emboar would be great. I avoid getting Blaziken. I get... Yeah, I'm probably going to be risking something. I'm just not satisfied with what I have right now. Like, we need to at least try for an angle. It's true, if I got Lycanroc out in front of Emboar and was able to set up the kill, and we're actually faster with the Scarf. I don't see the way, though. And then if I risk crit... Yeah, but like right now the crit risk would be on Lycanroc, and there goes my Flannery. Head Smash. Crit just kills me. If I wasn't getting Flare Blitz, if I was getting Flare Blitz or Wild Charge, there's no way not to get Head Smash here. It's actually most likely to be Head Smash. Interesting thought. What if we... Oh no, then I'd give it levitate. That wouldn't work. It's actually kind of interesting though. What if we take reckless away from this? Let's give this levitate. So how much does that reduce its damage by? Seismitoad takes this much. And if I give this levitate, I can still hit it with muddy water. Oh, that's the item. Doesn't actually save me that much. 112, 104. Yeah, I'm in the 90s. Still get this. It was a cute thought. I don't think Gyarados makes sense here. I also don't know how it's like. I'm not finding a answer to this, but I also don't know how to play around it. Like, it's annoying because of like, if either we could take away Blaziken or Flygon. Like, I don't need to take away both of them. I just need to take away one. I think we'd have this fight solved. Like, I wish I could get Flygon in early, but I can't. At least I can't without Golurk becoming a problem. For example, yeah, if I knock off this Assault Vest. Like, I want to knock off this Assault Vest, but what if I crit it? Okay, let's just, for the sake of the conversation, play around with this line, okay? Knock you off. Get rid of your AV. Don't kill you. It's gonna Future Sight. And I have to take the Future Sight. So that's no good. Yeah, that's bad. Go Honchkrow. Try to... I mean, this gets so messy, dude. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, let me pretend like I'm forced to fight this. Okay, maybe is there a way to get Lycanroc in front of Flygon? Or something faster? Guys, I have an idea. Oh. The pros of not having used hard scales on Blaziken yet. I'm sure this gets Ice Punch. Use a gem? What gems do I have? Rock Gem, Dark Gem, Poison Gem, Steel Gem, Ground Gem. Ground Gem. I think Ground Gem's the only one that makes sense. Okay, what do we think about this line, though? Or sack a Badmon. Yeah, I mean, if we have to, we'll sack, right? But I'm gonna keep looking for a second here. I think taking the time here is more about the run. Let me throw something out. We have this opening. We have not scaled our moves on Infernape yet, right? We haven't scaled Fake Out. We haven't scaled Overheat because we only have one scale and we're trying to greed them. That could actually work to our advantage right now, because the fact that I haven't scaled them and probably plan to eventually means I have some flexibility with the move slots. So what if we do something like Donphan, Honchkrow lead, like we've been talking about, clear Slowking and Golurk. We get very likely Head Smash from Emboar. I can go Donphan, and we look to Rapid Spin how many times? Oh, I actually only need a Rapid Spin twice. If we Rapid Spin twice, okay, hang on. If we Rapid Spin twice, we will never get Blaziken bait, because we'll see it's outspeed and dead, so we'll always get Flygon. And we're very likely getting Giga Drain. I need to make sure, can I ever get Scale Shot? How does Scale Shot AI work? It's not in the docs, so I'm gonna say it's always gonna Giga Drain me. We go Infernape, and we kill it with, okay. Wait. We have options here. This is probably it. Okay. Infernape or Salazzle. Salazzle encores into Giga Drain. Infernape can potentially kill with Ice Punch. Ice Punch is the fastest. Let's look at that. And then I'm probably always getting Brave Bird from Blaziken. I think ideally you want plus speed Infernape, but this is kind of like our sandbox Infernape run. If I was like Adamant Muscle Bands, we don't kill, so that's a waste of time. Does Infernape get like any flying moves? No, not really. And there's no like acro or anything. Yeah, okay. This doesn't make sense. But it's still interesting. I think we're making some progress here. We have this lead. Wabam, wabam. We go back to Donphan. We do this thing to get Flygon. Let's say we go Salazzle. And we Encore and a Giga Drain. We have that infinitely, basically. Encore and a Giga Drain. This is getting somewhere, I think. Yeah, the problem is not the Flygon, though. Gyarados doesn't even actually do that well into it. Holy shit. But I want to set up to kill this somehow. Does Lycanroc live a Giga Drain crit? No. Fire Blast. Okay, I think I see what we want to go for. Actually, this is interesting. We go here, here, Encore on this to Giga Drain. Then I'm thinking about like, okay, definitely not you. But if we, we can get Scale Shot. That's so unfortunate. How can I get Fire Blast? Galvantula? Can get Earthquake. Masquerain? Masquerain gets it. Okay. Okay, this is so close, but this might get it. Okay. Hear me out, y'all. Dawn Fan, clear you. The opening we've been talking about, go Haunch Crow, clear you. Go back to Dawn Fan. We're gonna have some backup if this happens to be Flare Blitz. Hopefully it's Head Smash though. And it's Wild Charge. It's kind of awkward, but we can't win them all. So let's assume Head Smash. It's very likely. Go here. Rapid Spin twice. Show Fast Kill the Blaziken so this doesn't come out. This comes out with only Giga Drain. Salazzle. Encore. Is there anything else that does it? No. Masquerain takes this very well. Is baiting Fire Blast. We get our chip in somehow with whatever move we want to get in. And then once Encore's up and it's going for its move, we go in a Lycanroc. And I do no damage. No Ice Fang or anything, huh? Unfortunate. Okay. Do I have any, like, Ice TMs? Nope. This is making progress, though. I feel like we can't just go sacking mons to every tough fight, though, because there's going to be a ton of tough fights. But I think this is interesting. Like, I go Masquerain. I could get this pretty low, huh? And the thing is, I can't even sack to the Blaziken because, like, if it gets a speed boost, it can legit just sweep me. Like, absolutely. Okay, let's say, how much damage do I do? Sucker Punch does a lot. Can I get this kill with Muscle Bands? Yes. Okay, so I can go Muscle Band Lycanroc. Fuck no, I need to be Rossberry, don't I? For the Fire Blast burn. So unlikely. But if it happens, I'm screwed. Okay, I'm making progress, though. And at this point, we can maybe consider sacking, you know? I think this is pretty close to what we want to do. Get our chip, kill this with Sucker Punch, hopefully it's in range. I can Bug Buzz into Air Slash to probably assure that Sucker Punch KOs. So I need to get 33, this is 31. This is 30, Bug Buzz first. Oh, it's taking Life Orb chip. Never mind. I can just Air Slash. Yeah. Okay, let's look at, like, say this Fire Blast burns me. What do I do from there? Fuck me if I know, honestly. It's gonna go for Earthquake. I'll probably just go, like, you an Ice Shard or something. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. This is 5 Pokemon. I kind of like this idea. And we'll go Muscle Band Lycanroc, and we won't get Fire Blast burns. We won't. I think we have to try this. And then the 6-mon is to patch up. So we need to establish the 6-mon. The 6-mon is to patch up, like, if some of the bad RNG happens. So there's 2 areas of that. Let's first talk about the Fire Blast burn. I honestly think I go... It's going Earthquake, probably. I can go Honchkrow and Sucker Punch. Whoa, I can go Honchkrow and Sucker Punch. And we go Blaziken, and we fucking send it. Oh no, we would die. Close combat, right? I can Tailwind? That is interesting. Tailwind here doesn't do anything. I think I have enough backup here. Okay, so the second area we need to look at is what if this stupid Emboar decides to Flare Blitz my Donphan? That would be really bad. I actually need a Mon to prep for that. That would be really bad, huh? Here go you. And we say we don't get Flare Blitz burned. High horsepower here. It's gonna kill this. And we're gonna get Flygon. The problem is I've taken my damage, but that's fine. Okay, I think I'm down to roll with this. Yeah, I don't know what the 6th Pokemon is. Maybe Diggersby as like a sack, but I just need to be careful because sometimes sacking is... I don't know if it's just a guaranteed sack because there are lines where like sacking actually doesn't help that much. Actually, maybe like, I'm thinking maybe it's like Caracosta, which seems weird, but Caracosta can like pivot around quite a bit. It has Aqua Jet, which can help, like, and do some damage to some things. Gyarados is also a consideration. I think it's just a Mon that's generally helpful. I don't think we bring Diggersby. Like, Caracosta is interesting to me. Gyarados is interesting to me. I think, honestly, one of those two. Even Eldegoss is interesting to me, but it doesn't feel right. Torkoal, no. Arcanine, I don't think so. Yeah, I think I either go Gyarados or Caracosta. Double Intimidate plus... I mean, Gyarados can probably beat the Blaziken risking crit. I think I bring Gyarados. Yeah. And it's like our... Like, it's our crit risker if things... People delay Meteor Falls, but then get their Gyarados anyway. That's funny. Yeah, I think this is it. These 6 right here. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, I agree. Okay, so... I think this is it. God, this is so scary. I'm actually like writing this down because I don't trust myself. think Gyarados just with like a citrus berry. Yeah. Lycanroc. Am I actually worried about damage output on Flygon? So this is probably like, probably not is the answer. But I mean, I don't need to be... Alright, let's do Lycanroc last. Masquerain, what would you be? I think, you're never staying in here. You're never staying in here. Do you show highest damage to this with Citrus? No. So I think I just go you. Citrus here. Salazzle. Another interesting one. Another one, I think Citrus just makes the most sense. And then Donphan needs to be soft sand, right? Yeah. And then Honchkrow needs to be black glasses, right? Yup. Lycanroc needs some boosting item. I guess it's Muscle Band. Because I need to kill the Blaziken one shot. Okay. I think it's just literally it. Let's put this together. This is so scary. We must preserve Lycanroc too, because it's our Flannery plan. So that mon can't die. Yeah, I haven't. The second one looks tough too, Shiv. The one after this for our box. Lycanroc, Moosehead, I want Rock Slide, Estelle Rock, High Horsepower, Sucker Punch. Okay. Oh, no. I need high horsepower. There we go. Stonehenge is cute, but I'm not a big fan of it missing. Okay. And then... okay. So items are... soft sand, black glasses, citrus. This is really scary. Citrus, muscle bands. And and then just general citrus berry. Gyarados is like the backup. Gyarados is like the sewing patch for this fight, where it's like if things go wrong, Gyarados has to fix like all the problems. This is the best I can do. It's not great. It's actually super scuffed, to be completely honest. But it is what it is. Okay. How's Gyarados against the Blaziken? It's fine. If it needs to be. Yeah, I think I gotta play this way. I was just like calculating whether like, is this actually better than risking crit? But I think it's the best try. Because if I was gonna risk crit on Blaziken, we just throw Gyarados at it, and I don't think that's very good. I'm just looking at that again now, though. I do want to take this time to consider. But I might need Gyarados if this happens. Right? Yeah, she definitely would. Okay. Yeah, so then I gotta try this. Holy shit balls, guys. So that confirms for me that this is the correct plan. Mental math I just did in my head. Okay, where is this trainer? Okay, so we go to the far one, I guess? Okay. this right here. What did I just figure out? I was checking like if my line was too complicated and that I needed to simplify it and just like be willing to risk a crit. But there's multiple points of failure that I need Gyarados to patch for. So it's actually not too complicated. I need to adhere to this. Yeah, I think this, I mean, I put in time on stream today planning this and time outside of stream, like an hour before I went live to like try to figure this out. And I'm pretty confident that this is the best we have. It's like, I think there is legit white potential. Like I honestly think like, I think it's low. I think deaths are like just having deaths are a higher possibility, but there's definitely a world in which we get like unlucky multiple times and this Blaziken just sweeps us. 100% possible. So that's why I'm like so nervous and putting a lot of time into it. Yeah. It's kind of funny because the beginning of this fight is, I think, going to be so free. But then it gets hard, so. Okay, let's recap. We are at Battle Girl, freaking Danielle, Galarian Slowking, Leftovers Golurk, Choice Scarf Emboar, White Herb, Speed Boost Blaziken, and the Flygon. This team is set up really well to support the Blaziken and making pathing really difficult. Okay, I'm not missing anything here. Let's get into this. We're gonna launch. You have Encore. I'm just going over each mon's role. You bait Fire Blast exactly from Flygon. Yep, no overlapping ranges with Scale Shot. Oh, especially after Intimidate, that's actually really good. And you outspeed Blaziken and KO it with Muscle Bands. And Gyarados is here for like ultimate steering. Yeah. This is it. You have Muscle Band, right? All right, let's roll this. Good luck. We've definitely like considered all there is to consider. I'm ready. I am ready to accept my fate, should it happen. I'm faster than that Slowking, right? I didn't miss that. Yeah, and I'm faster than... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Battle Girl Danielle awaits. Legit wiping potential here, not exaggerating. I put an ample amount of time into this fight. Let's hope it comes through for us. Okay, the weird part about this fight, and I was just talking about this, is initially our like opening is so strong. Like it's gonna look really free. But then the fight gets really hard. So our opening is high horsepower killing this. And we bait exactly Earthquake or Block from Golurk. Neither of which will do any damage to Honchkrow. And we'll just knock off kill this. Like I said, looks really strong to open. It's a really good opening. But here's where things get really weird. Emboar is going to come out here. So this is really likely, based on damage ranges, to click Head Smash. It's not guaranteed, though, because there's every Head Smash roll kills, but there are a small amount of Flare Blitz rolls that kill, and a small amount of high horsepower rolls that kill. Flare Blitz is extremely bad. Extremely bad. Like, I cannot even express to you right now. If we're gonna wipe, this is how it starts, probably. I can't even express to you how bad this thing clicking Flare Blitz right now is. Wild Charge is weird, because it's not gonna do any damage to Donphan, but it puts me in a really awkward spot. I think Wild Charge is okay, though. But realistically, what's gonna happen, this is gonna click Head Smash, and it's gonna be following the line. It's gonna have to be fine. I think Wild Charge is actually kind of good, but it's weird. The line gets really weird if it clicks Wild Charge, so we'll deal with that if it happens. So that's like kind of the middle option. Flare Blitz, if we see Flare Blitz on this turn, it's so bad I can't even express it to you. It's so unlikely, but it's definitely possible. Okay, that's the expected result. I can't be crit here. Okay, so this thing is now Choice Scarf, so it's stuck clicking Head Smash. I want to make sure that the Blaziken knows I outspeed and kill it. And the way to do that is to Rapid Spin twice before killing this Emboar with Soft Sand, and that will always ensure that we get exactly Flygon to come in. So I could kill this right now, but we don't want to give Blaziken a free switch. So we spin. I can't be crit here, so I'm not risking crits. What was the chance of Flare Blitz? It was low. There was like 3 rolls that kill and I would have had to pick them. I spin again. Okay, I'm now faster than Blaziken. Now I just kill this with high horsepower. This will always bait Flygon. I didn't think about this. I didn't think it would be this low. Because this could be Flygon random move now, which is not good. I thought it would be higher than this. Okay, that's a mistake. Yeah, this is random move. Okay. So, where do we start? Man, if this clicks Scale a Shot, it's actually worst case. So I really can't afford to give this a speed boost. Yep. So I think I go Gyarados. The thing is, if I go Gyarados, then I'm actually just baiting Scale Shot, huh? Which I don't really want. Can I go... The line's a little off now. Oh, wait, Lycanroc's killing this with Sucker Punch, though. Okay, hang on. So the speed doesn't actually matter. I think I have to go Gyarados. How much does Sucker Punch do? 31. Okay. Yep. Okay, so Gyarados here. I know what I have to do, I think. Yeah, I know what I have to do. I have to go Gyarados was absolutely the last right mon to bring. Yep. This is it has to be like this. Okay. Has to be like this, guys. We potentially have to risk the run right now. So we go Gyarados on random move. Doesn't matter. It actually kind of doesn't matter here. Intimidate's pretty important. Okay, that's actually so good because it doesn't take a tick of Life Orb. in addition to obviously... Okay, I have to Ice Beam here. I kind of low-key don't want to kill this Flygon, but I have to Ice Beam. It's gonna be close after Life Orb plus Ice Beam damage. Life Orb. Don't kill. Do not kill. Fuck. Gyarados. Why, Gyarados? Why? Why did you crit it? This is how things get really bad. Why did you crit that Flygon? Oh, actually, never mind. That's good. I just outspeed and kill this. Waterfall kills this. That's game. We got there in the end. Okay, yeah, that always works, actually. I didn't actually even see that. Wait, was this always free? We just kill it. Why didn't I see this? That Gyarados could outspeed and kill this Blaziken. So I could have always done this? Am I missing something? Oh, because it wasn't guaranteed. Oh. I'm just trying to learn. We have this fight. It's over. Just trying to learn from my mistakes here. Donphan. If I'd gone here. We're not always killing. Yeah, it's because it's not always guaranteed. That's why I didn't go for this, but it just works. Okay, I'm gonna take this. We Waterfall, this kills. Mind you, I have to be very high attack Gyarados for this to work, but it just does. Because this doesn't have a speed boost. Yeah, it's over. No scales, no gems, no deaths. Let's go. White Herb Bug. Yeah, but then I don't have my citrus and it gets weird. I don't know. I don't feel bad about that. I feel like we had good lines. We'll take it. Okay, I didn't end up using 2 mons. That's hilarious. Better over-prepared than under-prepared. Works out. Okay. Works out. All right, we take those. So maybe I should have had. So I could have done this, and then, but then if it flare blitzes, I need to switch Gyarados in on that. So that's why I need the line. Okay, this just works. Yeah, I think this was correct. I still think it was the correct team, and I think we made the correct move at every play. It just, we wouldn't have had, if we had to switch Gyarados in on a Flare Blitz for the Emboar, then we wouldn't have had it for that line. So I think having backup for that was correct. Okay, we get through. All good, y'all. All good. I mean, technically all according to plan, even. Some might say. I saved, right? I'm just gonna make sure I did. Okay. Cool. Oops, my bad. Okay, this fight next. Yeah, this fight also sucks. Right here. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna pee. But last one, and then Flannery. If Gara low-rolled Ice Beam, could Lycanroc obtain Scale Shot a one-shot Blaziken? Yeah, that was the idea. That was indeed the idea. Because I don't need to worry about the speed boost on Lycanroc because I'm killing with Sucker Punch. So I don't need to worry about Scale Shot boosting its speed because I have priority there. I'll be right back. I gotta pee before I plan this fight. Sheer force, solid rock, burn up. Okay. All right, we're back. Oh, my bad, guys. Probably looks horrendous. Okay. So, Hiker Eli, last fight before Flannery. There's actually like a lot of openings for this. Like Gyarados or Infernape can lead, kill the Drampa. So can Hitmonchan. Like a boosting item, right? Hariyama, we could teach close combat and level up. Assuming that would get it. We do outspeed. Yeah, so lots of openings. If you go -1 Spadef, do you bait Nidoking? No. Also, you? With like a boosting item, probably. Yep. Fast kill, Earth Power. Alright, so there's a lot we could do here. I think our answer up here maybe has to be Eldegoss. The problem, I think, the biggest problem on this team is actually this Delphox. Like, how do I get around it? It's a big problem, so I don't really see how to beat it. It's super fast. It's faster than like my ape, for example. So the only thing that I have speeds is Lycanroc. Now, with a soft sand, I do kill this. That means I can't cover for Hypnosis. And I also can't cover for Flamethrower or Burn. So this doesn't seem good. So I'm basically never getting in here. So Lycanroc is not a good answer. Honchkrow Sucker Punch. Yeah, that's not good. Honchkrow Sucker Punch. This is where the 7 attack kind of sucks. This is 3 to 4 to kill if I get it on Psychic, and I'm only dead to crit. I think we probably have to roll this. Because I was looking at this fight before stream. Like, if we think about this in a nutshell, like, what else do we even bring against this? Like, it's just gonna hit everything really hard, you know? Can't get Masquerain or Sun of Scorch. Ooh. No, that's not good. Like, in theory, like, I get this in on Grass Knot, but how do I get this in on Grass Knot? Toad. So if I can get this in on exactly Grass Knot, which is very difficult to do, then I could switch like Eldegoss, right? Get a speed drop, and then it becomes a bit more tame. Something like you. I mean, you don't even kill it though. You're not even faster. Like, it's bulkier than you think, but I guess, nope, same thing. Okay, so Arcanine on Delphox. No, Psychic just 2-shots me, man. Even if I got it on Flamethrower, this is a kill. So there's two options. The first option is this line is really strong. Infernate, close combat kill Drampa. I always get exactly fast kill from this. We go Honchkrow, who, by the way, if we do this line, can we just talk about the work that Honchkrow's been putting in on Danielle and then here again? And we give this thing a black glasses. I don't have to worry about hypnosis because I'm insomnia. And we have a 75% chance to kill. And if we don't kill, we only die to crit. That seems pretty good. And then we could probably deal with these three. The other option is if I don't want to risk that, we can do something like we go Arcanine on this instead of 8. Black Belt, we kill this. Then we're getting fast kill here with Earth Power. And then if I could like somehow, like let's say we went Eldegoss, tank the Earth Power, lower your speed. If I get crit, I sometimes bait Fire Blast, not very often though. So guys, bait Sludge Bomb, go here. I don't like this. I think it's getting too messy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try the other line. I think, so this is kind of, like, these two fights are kind of similar, and I think this is, like, a good instructive moment in Run Bun. When is it good to risk, and when should you know that you need to try to play around it? I think last fight against Danielle, the one we spent a lot of time, was a good example of one I should try to play around it, because there's, like, multiple things that can go wrong, and then I'm never winning if one thing goes wrong. So we had like the whole setup with like the Rapid Spin Donphan and the Gyarados for backup and like trying to get Lycanroc in to kill Flygon and then just OHKO. Like we had all of this planned. We didn't end up needing it. But this is a fight where I feel the opposite. And I think being able to like, all Nuzlocking is essentially like risk mitigation and knowing like what type of fights is okay to like, you're actually better off like quote unquote risking it than you're not, because this fight gets super messy if we try to play around this. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to kill Drampa with close combat here. That's nothing is faster than me besides, not even this Arcanine, besides Delphox. And Delphox will always see Psychic Kill. Even -1 Spadef, it's the only move that kills. It's never going for Hypnosis. It wouldn't matter if I would. I go here. I give this the black glasses. It's kind of sad, because if I had, like, even average attack, I guess it's still a range. Okay, fair. If I had good attack, we'd kill this. 3 to 4 chance to kill. Only die to crit. Yeah, I like this. So let's assume, for the sake of the line, I kill this at full HP. What am I baiting? Not you. I think always slow kill Rhyperior, right? No. False. Fast kill burn up. Okay. I mean, I have tons of switches, right? This is close combat, though. It's kind of annoying. Could even go back to 8. I guess what kills it? This is kind of annoying coverage for it to have. Plus Wisp, actually. Has Psychic Fangs. Donphan takes a bazillion from Burn Up. Actually annoying. Gyarados, pretty solid, honestly. Tanks the Burn Up. Could be Rossberry. That's pretty good. This is Fire Gem. Is it better to come in on something that's not Psychic Fangs, you know? Like, maybe, I think a better option might be Arcanine. And then I think we're always going to bait close combat. Tank the Burn Up. And then if I bait close combat into you with like a Rossberry, that seems really strong. I think I like that. We can take the pivot away if we need to. Like, Gyarados probably can just come in and win here. But that gets a little bit more sus. Yeah. Whereas just this crits. Well, I guess it's the same risk, actually. So if I come in on you... Oh, wait, this doesn't even kill. Oh, yeah, this is the way to do it, then. Yep. So we should pivot on burn up, bait close combat. There's other mons that can serve as the pivot. Right. Yeah, it would be typeless. So definitely the you and you to kill. This could be like a flexible pivot. I think we need a pivot here, but it can be a number of mons. So Gyarados kills Arcanine. I guess it depends on what HP we're at. We could get Nidoking or we could get Rhyperior. Regardless, I think we need to somehow kill Rhyperior with Eldegoss. It has a Pasho Berry and it's Solid Rock. I mean, I guess also Rose Raid, but I feel like less... Oh, okay. Are you seeing how frail this Rose Raid is? Look at this shit. Oh my god. Just whatever move I switch into, I'm dead. Eldegoss a bit bulkier. Although Stone Edge does kill me. Okay, we're gonna have to think about that. I like Ursaluna pivot on Rhyperior. Because I can come in and then always bait Earthquake. And then go you and kill. Now the slight problem with this is 6 mons. So I think Ursaluna can always pivot on Rhyperior. We don't necessarily 1v1, but we can use this as a pivot to go here on Guaranteed Earthquake. So I have 2 pivot mons here. I think the line is done. It's just these 2. Do I have another pivot option that helps? I need to kind of not be Fire move. So I think that's only Torkoal or Arcanine here. And then I think Ursaluna is my best pivot. I think this just might be the line. I'm just like scanning if there's anything better. I don't think so. What if Honchkrow misses the range, by the way? And like dies to crit? Or gets hit, because that could get Nidoking. Wait, how am I beating Nidoking? We never accounted for that. Yeah, it's a bit dicey. Okay, still some stuff to figure out then. Man, this line's gonna go so much smoother if Honchkrow hits this range. If not, it's super awkward. But if I don't... This isn't a real fire resist. Yeah, no. This could be Wisp, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I think Arcanine is the best here. Gyarados. It's a little bit stressful. I'm not going to Candy Honchko for the range, no. I think we should be greedier than that. This is always going for, like, Flamethrower, right? I could actually go, like, let's say I don't get crit, and it just normal Flamethrowers me. I can obviously Sucker Punch kill, but I actually can go, like, Arcanine here and E-speed this. And then bait, like, Fast Kill here into Gyarados. Get Sludge Bomb. But this is why I'm looking like, is Ursaluna actually the best Rhyperior pivot? Because ideally, like, if I could have something like a Rhyperior pivot plus a Rhyperior pivot plus a Nidoking answer, that would be best. I guess Ursaluna does kind of do that. Yeah, I think this is it. I just wanted to put some more thought into it. I am kind of asking... Delphox doesn't take Life Orb damage because of Magic Guard. So no, not in this case. This, and then Eldegoss. Yeah, this is it. Alright, I'm gonna write this down. Like, initially when I was thinking about this, I was like, okay, let's try harder to get Grass Knot out of Infernape, but it's actually kind of, like, impossible. This fight's a good example, though, why IVs are so important in this game. Okay. I think we should be fine here. This one feels less risky than the last one. Okay, let's start with items that we know for sure. Black Glasses on Honchkrow. Has to be. Rossberry on Gyarados. I think there's more risk than just the range, though. It gets a little weird. The thing Arcanine is good here, but it's kind of annoying because it really doesn't do anything outside of just being a pivot. Got 50% of Tyranitar Fiction happens. I guess that makes sense. But there's no other pivot. Torkoal also doesn't do anything, so it should be Arcanine. And I guess it just is Citrus Berry then, huh? I could even be like Silk Scarf, because the only move I'm ever clicking is Extreme Speed, and I don't really think like my pivots matter that much. Yeah. Okay, I'll be Silk Scarf. It's a weird item, but I think it makes sense here, actually. What do I want Ape to be? My highest damaging move, Flare Blitz. I would probably just want to rip a big Blitz if it came to it. Guess Charcoal. Yeah, I guess just like all the boosting items. Ursaluna is a bit different though. Definitely doesn't need a boosting item. I think I need to be Citrus on you. And then Eldegoss also could be relevant like in terms of speed. So I think this one should actually be Citrus too. And you always kill Rhyperior, right? I don't need a boost for that. Yeah. Okay. Let's put this together. Alright, good luck, y'all. This one feels a bit more solid than the last one, but still definitely not easy. Ursaluna is starting to add some value, though. Just got it recently. Everything's leveled up here. I don't think I'm missing anything. It is a tricky fight, though. Where's my silk scarf at? There we go. Okay. I feel like this feels like a solid team. Okay, let's do this. Don't think I'm missing anything. I'll check the line one more time before we dive in. Last one before Flannery. Last one before Flannery, though. Okay, Danielle admittedly was much harder than this one. Definitely seems like the toughest trainer in the gym. Okay, where'd I go from here? Eli is free. We'll see. We will see. So it looks like it's bottom left. Okay, and then just right there, got it. Does AI trainer know that you're insomnia? I think so. I think it does. It also doesn't matter. Like if it clicks hypnosis, it literally doesn't matter. Nothing weird happens in that scenario. One final check. Don't need a boosting item on Ape. Okay, this is the big one. Yeah. And then figure it out, right? Okay. I think there's no need to look further than that. This seems in order. Good luck. Let's do this. Looking one more time. Yeah, okay. Oops, my bad. All right, let's get it. Hi. Okay, this should be okay. There's some weird stuff that can happen, though. Nothing compared to the last one, but also the last one went well, so you never know where danger can strike. Okay, nice thing about running Ape, actually the really nice thing about running Ape is I always kill this, but I have other mons that can do this, but I have no other mons that can do this and bait exactly Delphox Psychic. And the reason that's so nice is because Delphox is by far the most threatening mon on this team. So being able to drag it out early, which is what I love doing to threatening mons, like I'd rather deal with them up front. I talk about this consistently, in Nuzlocke, and also knowing what move it's gonna click is the way to go about these threats. So we go Honchkrow, which also low-key might be one of the best answers here, because Insomnia plus Dark typing, because this has Hypnosis. The problem is I have bad attack on this Honchkrow, so this is a range with black glasses. I am dead to missing the 75% chance range and getting crit. I decided not to play around it because playing around that just incurs more risk than this. So we Sucker. We do not miss the range. Great job, Honchkrow. And now this should be Fast Kill Arcanine Burn Up. Yep. We are gonna go into... Yeah, Honchkrow. Honchkrow's been clutching up this entire run, honestly. Nothing bad to say it. We're gonna go to Alaska to tank the Burn Up. This is Fire Gem Burn Up, so we really need something that resists. Quad Resist. Look at the two Arcanines staring at each other. You think they're friends? Like, off the battlefield? Who knows? Okay. Now this is Close Combat. Never Will-O-Wisp. Knock on wood for GG's for the split. Okay, even if this crits, I'm actually kind of fine. Yeah. I have Rossberry if this wants to wisp me. And I always kill it now because there's the crit. That's why you play around crits, y'all. I always kill it now because it dropped its... Shit, it's typeless. Okay. Right. It's okay. I did forget about that. I got it. And it crit me too. So... Yep, forgot to calc that. That's okay. And I got the crit, which is the annoying part. So now that it's crit me, how do I want to play around this? This is always Psychic Fangs or Will-O-Wisp. I'm only dead to another crit and this not Will-O-Wisping. I can go Arcanine. I think that might be the play. Yeah, it's definitely below 40%. Actually, Silk Scarf was 100% the right item here. So I do 48. Okay. So in the Psychic Fangs, we were never getting close combat here. There's no overlapping ranges. Yeah, so... Okay, this is fine. And then I just want to check what I'm baiting. Baiting Fast Kill Earth Power from Nidoking, which is honestly fine. Eldegoss. Something like Eldegoss into Ursaluna seems to be good. Or like... Yeah, that... or even Gyarados. It doesn't actually matter, right? Okay. Chance of Will-O-Wisp there is like 50%. This is fine. It shouldn't matter because we've played carefully enough where this should be okay. So what I can do here, I'm just not 100% sure on how the rest of this line works. I feel good about my prep though. Is the prep's paying off. This is always Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs crit on my Hisuian Arcanine does what? Only does 90. Okay, we're chill. I can't go Honchkrow because it could Will-O-Wisp me instead of... Yeah, okay. Well, Gyarados obviously would have been fine, but this works. We extreme speed this. This will be Nidoking, Fast Kill, Earth Power. And I go Eldegoss or one of the flying types. I don't think Eldegoss dropping the speed actually matters because I need to kind of use Ursaluna to beat this. Yeah, I think I do need to use Ursaluna to beat this. I do clear it with 1 high horsepower. Do I ever die to like Sludge Bomb crit into Fire Blast, into Earth Power crit? Very unlikely. The issue is on the pivot, it could sub. But not if I go Gyarados, because I am low enough HP. Also not if I go Eldegoss. Okay, so it's Eldegoss or Gyarados here. This is always Earth Power, never any other move. Is there any reason to keep HP on Eldegoss? Yeah, there's some. Okay. Got it. And Ursaluna is what I wanted to pivot on Rhyperior anyway. So. If we're not missing anything, which I don't think we are, we go always Earth Power. We go into Gyarados. Should be fine, because this should always be Earth Powering. The Intimidate doesn't matter here. This is a special attacker. Yep. And now, because we're low HP, this is never Substitute. This is always Sludge Bomb. But it also doesn't see the kill with Fire Blast. There is some like crit poison fiction that gets weird, but we'll see. Maybe I should have been Pecha. Did get the crit. I got a high horsepower. There's nothing else I can really do. I think I should have been Pecha. I'm just not 100% sure. Maybe not though. Cause yeah, okay, this is fine. This kills, perfect. Now it's just Rhyperior in the back. Okay, if this Stealth rocks, it's actually fine. So I don't need to lower the speed here. We have a guarantee now, right? If this is a move, it's Earthquake. We go Eldegoss. And we just kill with Leaf Storm, which you can't miss in this game. Okay, GG's. This is solid rock, but I still rip through it with Leaf Storm. It's fine. Okay. Did not need that crit. Okay, how do I get out? Can I just jump the ledge? Looks like it. All right, Flannery time. But I will say, all the Lava Ridge gym trainers down Deathless is a really good start. Now, unless I've missed something catastrophic, Flannery is a form online. It's always possible, though. It is always possible. I don't even have the... I haven't even... Like, I've cooked up my forum online for Flannery. And I haven't even, like, decided what the other 2 mons are gonna be, because I'm just, like, not sure. I think what I need to figure out is, like, if I did miss something, like, what are the best mons for it? Probably, like, Hisuian Arcanine and something else. I don't know. You. Okay. First Flannery Mon is Lycanroc, who hasn't actually appeared on the battlefield yet. He's come to 1 fight. Blindfolded Flannery, definitely not. I don't trust myself enough. Second is Mudkip. Actually Mudkip. Third is Togedemaru. Fourth is Caracosta. And I think I can literally beat Flannery with these 4. If I can't, though, I think I would want a Hisuian Arcanine. And maybe Torkoal? Torkoal has Protect. I don't really see a line on which would be good. Gyarados would be pretty solid into everything here. In the sun, maybe not. Seismitoad, probably not. Hitmonchan is Fake Out. Like, this is just if I miss something. What are my best odds? Either, like, I kind of like bringing Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is a sackable Pokemon, too. Yeah, I think I'll bring Chan. If it came down to it. But the plan is just to win with the first 4. Yeah, exactly. Probably a Fake Out Mon. Yeah, I know. Mudkip is cute. I agree. So yeah, Arcanine for like Rock Slide stuff, and then like a Sackmon and Hitmonchan if I need it, plus Fake Out if something goes like disaster, right? I don't think there's much else to bring. The slots are important, so we'll need to make sure, I'll save before the fight, we'll need to make sure we don't get slot bugged. But everything should be chill here. Setting the calc to doubles now, so that I don't forget. Yeah, like Hitmonchan, Fake Out for sure, right? And then I think Hisuian Arcanine would be good. Extreme Speed, Rock Slide. Yeah. Also, maybe Crustle, because it's sturdy. And Rock moves. That's actually not crazy. It also has Rock Slide. It also can't die in 1. It's probably less valuable than Hisuian Arcanine. I do kind of like it. Actually. As Rock Tomb to like enable some shit. But I think I need another sweeper. I'll stick with these guys. We'll just give him like, you know, citrus berries, I guess. For whatever reason. Maybe they're living attack. I don't really know. Bottom line is if we're using these 2 last mons, something's already gone wrong. So hopefully this doesn't matter. I want to be, I think, no item Caracosta, actually. Which seems weird, but... Hardstone Lycanroc. Hardstone Lycanroc is actually important. Where is my Hardstone? Hello? There it is. No item Mudkip, I think, honestly. Just go Citrus here. This is a weird fight, because in theory it should be the toughest fight we've done yet, but I actually think it's kind of free, like I said. The only thing we need to remember to do is level up my Mudkip to what we need it to be. So if you don't know, in Run Bun and gyms you can't pre-damage, specifically in gyms and pre-status. So that makes double battles in particular really hard to map out because you can't consistently bait moves. So a common way around this is keeping like at least one, if not multiple Pokemon under level, especially if they get Protect. And bringing like underleveled Pokemon / unevolved Pokemon to the gym. And that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to level this Mudkip up to level 41 where it learns Protect. And I'm going to delay all my evolutions. I'm going to go Muddy Water, Mudslap, Protect, Growl on this set for now. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of not evolving. I'm just making sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, it's the correct learn set. Okay. So it goes all the way to 41, which is when it learns Protect. And also, Mudkip is like what makes this possible. So this shouldn't be slept on as like a gimmick strat. This is definitely the best we had. It's also super consistent because I think all 3 of the Hoenn starters you get from the Egg and Lava Ridge get Protect. So you can always do this for Flannery. I will say, if we didn't have Lycanroc and Mudkip and Togedemaru, this fight would be hard. I know that's obviously, like, that goes without saying, like, dude, that's your whole line. But, like, let's say I didn't have any one of those mons, actually it gets it a lot more awkward. Mudkip is cute, though. Damn. I also specifically can't evolve it because I need to bait Sludge Bomb from Salazzle. And if I evolve it, I gain my ground typing and then Sludge Bomb doesn't kill me. So. Yeah, but I think we gotta make sure we do this Flannery right, but I actually think it's guaranteed. Like, I don't think anything ever goes wrong here. Actually not gonna keep Rock Slide. I think it's inconsistent. Muddy Water, Mudslap, Growl. What was the 4th move I said that I wanted? Protect, obviously. Okay. So no Rock Slide on this. It is interesting because I think Swampert maybe out of the... Maybe Sceptile's that. But, like, I know Combuskin wouldn't have got a lot of usage for me. Or Blaziken, whatever it is. But Swampert is really good. So this is going to be a tempting one, like, not to... This, like, we want to keep this under-leveled, obviously. But this is definitely going to be tempting to use. If not, the next split, like, eventually. Almost there. There we go. Okay. Alright, what are my moves? I'm probably never clicking any moves in this fight. I actually don't think I'm ever clicking moves in this fight, to be honest with you. But there's a chance that something goes wrong and I have to come in and click Protect. But I don't even think that's going to happen. Okay. No. Okay, one more. I should learn Protect now. Perfect. And we still delay. But that's the last candy. Okay. So, Hardstone, Citrus, no item, Citrus, Citrus. This is fine. I'm like pretty confident in this. Where do I go? Alright, so it's bottom left. And then this one? Got it. Okay, so let's save here first of all, in case we get slot bugged. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is, let's review this. Lycanroc kills the Charizard turn 1 no matter what. Salazzle always sees kill on Mudkip with only Sludge Bomb. We switch into Togi. Lycanroc's faster than the Charizard. Not the Salazzle, but it is faster than the Charizard. It also never kills Salazzle because the Salazzle is holding a Focus Sash. Yup. So Charizard dies. Because I'm Jolly 26, we're actually faster here. That's huge. Making sure we have our line right. Hardstone gives me the attack I need to kill it. And then we have Lycanroc opposing Charizard in our slots. And that will only ever, because we're so fast, get fast kill Talonflame with Solar Beam. And we switch into Sludge Bomb with Togi so we get in for free. We fake out Talonflame. And we Accelerock kill Salazzle. Okay. So that's a turn where then, and then it's gonna be looking across from, if Charizard was across from Lycanroc, Togi's across from Salazzle. So it's gonna go into the first thing that has fast kill on Togi, which is Entei with Sacred Fire. And we, in the meantime, we can Accelerock Talonflame to kill it, while Togi switches into Caracosta to take the Sacred Fire. No problem. Then it's gonna look for slow kill on Lycanroc, and it's gonna find it with Marowak. But it's gonna see fast kill on Caracosta instead, and Entei also has fast kill, so we double protect, and I Rock Slide with Lycanroc. The next turn, the Marowak won't get a chance to attack because I'll kill it with the second Rock Slide. And then we switch into Togi on the Solar Beam from the Entei. as Entei takes a second rock slide. This brings in Incineroar, and I have faster fake out on it, and I rock slide again. And then from there, it's game because I just high horsepower the Incin and it dies. Okay, I don't see anything that... I literally don't see anything that can go wrong. We need... Make sure I'm doing this right. We need Lycanroc across from Charizard. It should be the case with these slots. If not, it's just a bug and we reset it. Okay. Yeah, I literally don't think anything can go wrong here. All right, I'm just gonna speed up real quick. Make sure we don't get slot bugged here. Should be Charizard across from Lycanroc. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Perfect. Okay, this is the 5th gym in Pokemon Run Bun, and it should be completely free. This is a key item here, Hardstone. So this Charizard's gonna Mega Evolve, and that is the only thing it's gonna do, because I'm Jolly, 26 speed Lycanroc, I Rock Slide, and I kill it. And Salazzle only sees kill on Mudkip with Sludge Bomb now. So I Rock Slide, I hit both, and this little tiny Mudkip that we're using as bait goes into Togedemaru. This is literally the only thing Charizard's gonna get to do this battle. The reason I'm being so careful is that if I miss something, it could be really bad, but I don't think I'm missing anything. Yep, perfect. Bye, Charizard. And since Charizard is across from Lycanroc, the only thing, the Run Bun AI always prioritizes fast kill, and the only thing on this team that is faster than me is Talonflame. That was a high roll, so I'm just thinking if I want to fake out and a Cell Rock and kill both. I don't think I do. So what I do is I could take 2 kills here, but I don't want to. So I am going to a Cell Rock Salazzle. And I am going to fake out this Gale Wings Talonflame that is holding what item? A Life Orb. Okay. So let's make sure we're doing this right. A Cell Rock, because Salazzle is faster than me, so we kill it. Yep, and I fake this out. And this will go into the first thing that sees fast kill in Togedemaru, which will be Entei for Sacred Fire. One more time. A Cell Rock. Fake out. Yep. That doesn't matter. We do need to take the evolution at the end of this battle, though. I can't keep this as a Mudkip because we miss out on valuable moves if we do. So we will be evolving it into Marshtomp. I didn't know I would gain the level, which that's fine, though. Talonflame flinches. Okay. So this will be Entei. Yep. I am going to, like I said, Talonflame is faster than me and has potentially a fast kill on Lycanroc. I'm going to a Cell Rock here. It is going to die. And I'm going to go... So Entei does see some killing rolls on Lycanroc, but it's slower and it's faster than Togi. So it's always going to prioritize the fast kill on Togedemaru. So I Cell Rock, and I kill this with priority. and I switch Togedemaru out into Caracosta. See ya. Okay. Doesn't really matter if this burns or not. It's all whatever. Okay, it doesn't even burn. That's totally fine. Now this is gonna go Marowak for slow kill on Lycanroc. Yep. But the really important thing here is this is actually never gonna attack my Lycanroc because my Caracosta is slower than this Marowak, which is good. So it's always, again, similar to the Entei, gonna prioritize fast kill. So what that means is it means I am 100% free just to Rock Slide and Protect. And nothing bad should be able to happen. I always do at least half to Marowak and we chip the Entei. Okay, we should see both attacks in the Caracosta right now. Great damage. Also great damage. Solar Beam, yup. Boomerang, yup. Okay, now this is always Solar Beam again. So what I can do is I can go into, I can Rock Slide, which might double kill, it might not. And I'm always killing the Marowak. I'm not guaranteed killing the Entei, but it's 100% of the time Solar Beam here. So I can go back into Togedemaru and take maximum 41%, I guess 42 on a Solar Beam crit. So it's free right now. I Rock Slide. Always kill Marowak, which is really important. And we go Togedemaru. Unguaranteed Solar Beam. I might kill the Entei, it's a range. It doesn't really matter though. Marowak always dies. Let's see if we hit this range. Probably not. I can't flinch it because it's inner focus. Oh, okay. Damn, Lycanroc. Okay, and now it's just playing around the Incineroar. Okay, this is really nice. So we should just be able to 6v1 this now. I did forget about Intimidate here, actually, but it's all good. So, what I do... I definitely Fake Out, obviously. This doesn't have any kills on... This does not have any kills on Lycanroc. So what I can do is I think I just switch to Chan. I'm actually faster, damn. Okay. Yeah, this is over. Could also switch to Arcanine, would be good. But I'll switch to Chan and Fake Out. Okay, let's make sure we're doing this right. This is Intimidate, Assault Vest. I guess I could have... I guess the best bring was Infernape. Maybe not even... Maybe that's not even true. Okay. So yeah, this goes into... Because I'm -1 now, so I'm not doing the damage I need to. Yep, nope. So... You go into Chan. And you Fake Out. Now I could attack plus Spiky Shield here. That's probably free. But the play I actually like more is Fake Out plus switch to Lycanroc. And then double attack it. I think that's always guaranteed. Or fake out, switch to... I'm being picky here. I'm gonna fake out, switch to Lichen Rock. Yeah. I am being picky though. This should be game. Not letting my guard up to the very last minute though. And now I'll just Sky Uppercut and Rock Slide or whatever. Yeah. Okay, GG's. That was super clean. I mean, honestly, one of the easiest trainers in the gym. No offense, Flannery, but you had some much more difficult gym trainers. That's a 2-death Flannery split, and that's 5 badges in Run Bun. Let's freaking go. I think 2 deaths a split is excellent. We do need to take this Evo now. Because if not, I think I miss out on liquidation, which I'm not willing to do. Yeah, exactly. How do I want to run this in the long run, though? That's my question. I need to figure this out real quick. Liquidation, Earthquake. And that's the question. Protect. And then, honestly, maybe Muddy Water. Yeah, I think so. So if that's the case, I keep Muddy Water, I keep Protect. Do I get rid of Mud Slap or Growl? I don't really have anything like Mud Slap, so I'm gonna get rid of Growl. I have other ways to lower defense if I need to. Or lower attack, rather. Very nice. Flamethrower TM, nice, nice. Ooh. What megas do I have access to, I wonder? Okay. So Seashore House is next in this game. You have to do it to get Surf, right? Very nice. Very pleased with this. It's a good freaking stream. Okay, let's get everyone back. What the hell is level cap now? It's pretty high, isn't it? How did this go? Yeah, we're not taking on Seashore House tonight. No way. Level cap is what, though? I am very curious. Let me check this out. Level cap post Flannery. 65. That's quite the jump. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. That is it for today's stream. This is a run. I mean, my previous personal best was 3 badges. We have 5. Which is more than halfway through the game. This is our current box we're working with. I think we're gonna pad this with more encounters coming up. This is our death box. Some, but minimal. Hopefully. And it's looking really good. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Probably all transparency, no stream tomorrow, but very likely a stream on Friday. See you guys then. Later. Bye.